Hello everyone, myself Nilay Parekh. In today's lecture, we will see if-else statement. In previous lecture, we understood simple if statement. So now, today we are going to understand if-else statement. As per our discussion, first we will see the description or information. Then we will see the syntax. Then we will see its flowchart. And last, its program and output. So first, if else. When we have some conditional statements, if condition is going to be true, then perform some particular true event, and if your condition is not true, then perform false event. Means like the syntax of this if else statement is, you can see here. First we will write if, which is a keyword, then in round bracket condition. If your condition is true, then we will execute true statement block, semicolon and closing curly bracket. So if your condition is true, then this opening curly bracket and closing curly bracket, the statement of this body will execute. And if your condition is not true, means it is false, then it will move to the else part, and it will automatically the statement of false statement block, which can be a one statement, two statement, or whatever you like, or how many statement you want to write, you can write here. But you have to use opening curly bracket and closing curly bracket. Only one thing is you should know that if your true statement or false statement is in a one line, so there is no need to write opening and closing curly bracket. But your statement is more than one line, then you have to write opening and closing curly bracket. So this is the syntax part. Now next, it's flowchart. Single input, then decision making symbol, condition. If your condition is true, then move to that part, and if your condition is false, then move to this false part. If your condition is true, then execute true statement block and next statement X, and your condition is false, then move to false statement block and statement X and go on. So this is your flowchart. You can see here only one statement will execute and move to the further statement X. For this concept, one famous example is very much you should know, that is write a program to find maximum number from two number. So first we will use our hash include stdio.h, hash include cono.h, then our main program. In this program we require two variables, a and b. Printf enter the value of a, scanf %t, ampersand a and ampersand b. So now we have two variables a and b, and we need to find out which number is maximum number. So first, as %x we will use if in bracket a greater than b, then curly bracket. If your condition is true, then a number is maximum, so we will printf a is maximum number and closing bracket. And if your condition is false, that means it will move to the else part, and we will write curly bracket printf b is maximum number. Most of the time the students are making mistake like if then condition, and they are writing semicolon. So semicolon means what? The statement ends here, so it will no longer to perform that condition portion. So as per syntax, we don't, or we are not allowed to use semicolon with this if case condition. In if else statement, only one if can be possible, and if you are writing more than one if, that means compiler will check all the if statement and whether it is true or false, and that makes your program slower. So this is it. Today's topic was if else statement. For today's topic, I prepared one small quiz exam. The link is mentioned in description. Please go through it, attempt the exam, and if you found any error or doubt, please mention it in comment. We are signing off for today.